Okay, so Shanti, say hello to Anna. Anna, say hello to Shanti. And you know, we went to high school together. Am I?
Shanti,
Yeah.
Shanti,
Say, watch me get it wrong. Watch me get it wrong.
Shanti.
Shanti.
Hi, Anna.
Hi, Shanti. Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Hey.
we went to high school together. Although you would never have guessed it by me totally mispronouncing her name. It's just been that kind of day for me. So we know why we're here. I have decided for I can't even say it because I can't believe I'm gonna be this old. Because it seems like I blinked my eyes and I was in high school and I just blinked my eyes and now I'm about 23 and a half months away from turning 50 years old. So I got to get past that. But for my half a century mark, oh my gosh, that sounds even older. How can I say 50 and not make it sound old? Like it's gotta be something that makes 50 sound like, oh, this is young. Because half a
You have,
century sounds old.
well, you have had nearly 5 decades of experiences. That is not necessarily saying that you are old. You are experienced, my love.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, I got almost 5 decades of experience.
Mm,
You do a
that's
little bit.
right.
So I've decided to spend my 50th birthday in Paris, France. This
Wow.
will be my second time going. This is what I want to do. And so I'm inviting anybody that wants to spend that first week of January in Paris to come with me and have a great time.
Wow.
That's what I want to do. So I'm going irregardless. Yeah, Marlon's not here. Irregardless of whether anybody else it goes or not, I'm going. So I want to take as many people with me as possible. And that's what I want to
I,
do.
that sounds so wonderful. I love your idea. Um, I know for myself that's going to be a little complicated. I would have to be talking to my caregiver and doing a whole lot of figuring out. But oh, I support you wholeheartedly.
Yep. So we're gonna
So
kind
what
of
kind
start. Oh, wait a minute. You said something. I'm sorry, Anna. Miss Page. That's what I'll call her. But she was saying something I didn't hear her. Oh, we got Susan coming in here.
No, I didn't say anything. I'm just listening.
Now,
of on you?
I've been, of course, this will be my second time going. Anna, I thought you had been to Paris before.
I
You've
have
never
never
been?
been.
And
Nope.
Shanti, you as many
Never
places.
been.
What? As many places, girl, you are always traveling.
I done done a lot of places, but I haven't been there. Nope, I have not been there at
Oh,
all.
you're gonna love it. You are going to love it. First of all, you don't have to speak French. I took 4 years of French in high school. I opened my mouth, Ray say something in French, and boom, they just start speaking English. Just automatically. Just like, okay. So you do not have to know French to go because they all speak English. You really don't have to exchange your money. Hey, Susan, um,
Hey,
you really don't have to exchange your money either. Like, you know, I used to go to the little airport and you had to switch your money over. You kind of sort of don't have to do that because I forgot to do that when I left the first time. And I just spent my money, I just spent my regular US dollars like normal.
Oh,
And they gave me US dollars right back. So I was like, okay. Um,
makes sense.
yeah. Now that's when I went. It could have changed, but um I would say guesstimation. I know the first thing that at least three of us would need if we go is the United States passport.
I have my.
Oh, you already have it. I let mine expire, so I think they're like 100 and I want to say $65 so bad.
Um. All right. How much for the passport? Do you remember? You're right. It was somewhere between like 150 and two.
Yeah, somewhere it's like it's not more than $200. So that's one expense that everybody's just gonna have to have if they don't have it. The most expensive thing is the airfare. That is the most expensive part. Everything else, the hotel I've selected is fairly reasonable. The activities I've selected, fairly reasonable. So this meeting is kind of to get an idea of if you all go, because I know this is early. I love planning early because stuff happens. Like what type of activities would you want to do? The idea is to fly out January the 2nd, the 3rd arrive, and then the 4th actually celebrate my birthday in Paris.
I would love to see the Louvre.
Oh, you would love the Louvre. Just great art. And Susan, you're a train ride away, right?
Right.
So you don't have the, do they have passports?
Well, yeah, I have to use my Danish passport and I don't have that yet because it costs 1,000 crowns and I just don't have it. But I'll be getting it as soon as I can.
Could you put
Divide that by 5.
Yeah, how much is that in American money?
Divided by 5 or 6. 1,000 divided by.
It's a little bit more than us.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a little
thinking
bit more than us.
three.
So like I said, the airfare is the most expensive thing. However, for us US Americans, there is a website, I'm gonna put it in the group, not the group chat, but the group where you can take your airfare and like pay on it every 2 weeks. So it's kind of like you're putting your airline on layaway. I hate to use that term, but that's the easiest way I can explain it. You pay a deposit, and then every 2 or 3 weeks, it just automatically comes out. Like I said, the hotel is very bare minimum. Then you get like 2 breakfasts and 1 dinner and maybe a lunch. I gotta look at it, but that was it. That's all I'm pretty much doing is like looking at ideas of like what people want to do when they're there. I know exactly what I want to do, but since I want people,
birthday girl?
huh? Yeah, but my
What are
birthday's
you?
only the 4th. It's not the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th.
But this is your birthday trip. You know, a a celebration of life cannot be contained into one day. Is my firm belief.
That's true. So
I've been celebrating my birthday since it turned December. So, what would you like to do?
I know I want to eat in the restaurant that's like right in the middle of the Eiffel Tower. There's a restaurant. You go up the Eiffel Tower, like right in the middle, there's a restaurant.
Good news. Okay.
Then there's the River Scene. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, but there's the River Scene. Then there's cabaret shows. There's
Sewer tours.
yeah, there's sewer tours. Those are nice.
I don't know what that is.
I went on one. I mean, I liked it. If I wasn't asleep, I fell asleep like half the tour. So I like to do it again. Just to do it. I do want to go to the Notre Dame Cathedral again.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Of course, the Louvre to see the Mona Lisa again. And then I was thinking of like a day trip to London. Like a little one of those days we just shoot up to London. It's like a 2-hour, no, it's like a 4-hour train ride.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a problem. That would be easy to do.
Yeah, it's like really, 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 really easy to do. I mean, the 2 cities are not that far apart. But anybody else, I feel like I'm leaving people out. I don't want to make this. I mean, even though yeah, it's my birthday, I don't really want to make.
I think we would need to look. That's the thing is that I have not been looking at Puffy and just dreaming about a trip my whole life. So I mean, the thought of it is so exciting. Um, I'm just very limited as to what I can do physically. So I would really have to look. Most of my interest would be around seeing the sights, I'm somebody who likes to go away from tourist type things. I mean, I love plays. I love all the nightlife type things. But you find the best restaurants, you find the best things when you're going in these back alleys and you let the people who have been there forever guide
You need
you.
to find, a cafe and just sit and watch the Parisians go
Yeah,
by.
that's a good. That's a wonderful activity, and I did that like my third day there. I was like, okay, this is about the most fun
All I
I've
want
ever
is
had. Now we're leaving somebody out who hasn't said anything, so I'm wanting to say something.
I'm just listening. I don't have nothing to say. I've never been to Paris. I mean, so I don't know what. I don't know.
I've never been there either.
What?
yeah,
Wait a minute. So Susan, you live like
you're
literally
that
right
close?
there,
Yep,
and you
40 years in Europe and I've never been to Paris. Yep.
and so I'm the only one that's actually ever been in Paris.
Well, I'm gonna drag my husband, my partner along, so he's been.
Wow. I'm sorry. I'm shocked. I'm thinking, oh well, everybody's been.
Nope.
It's one of Europe's most popular cities. There is one little stipulation I will have on the 4th. I would like to do a dress up dinner.
Oh, how nice.
That
Like
sounds like a really good idea. I
the
like that.
the super high heels. The well, I wear super
Yeah, I
high heels.
can't
You
do
don't have
that.
to. I am.
You do you, boo.
Yeah, so that's the only thing that I'm really wanting to do is the 4th, kind of do that. And usually, backstory, if you all don't know, my mother passed on my birthday. So I always take a portion of that day kind of out to kind of pay honor to her on that day. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it on that day since I won't be here in the United States to do it. But I want to do something on at least the first few hours and then just kind of go from there.
You could take a picture of her up to the top of the Eiffel Tower.
You know, I don't have a lot of pictures of my mother. I literally don't. I have that one picture that I post on Facebook. And then I have pictures of her like goofing off. I'll have to talk to my siblings and see if they have pictures of her because I only have like the one.
Or if you have any little item from her that you could carry with you.
No, see, I don't. I don't have any items from her.
Okay.
I mean, just memories.
That's all. But I know what you mean.
Yeah, I like the picture idea though. I just have to think about what's the appropriate picture. But I always do something, and then the rest of the day I move on. I just don't know what that something is. So we probably won't meet for a long time because I'm working with a travel agent to kind of figure out what we're going to do and get all the links together and go from there. But I just kind of wanted to get an idea. Like I said, in terms of a guesstimation, in terms of air fee and hotel, I'm going to guesstimate and say 2,500. But it's probably going to be cheaper than that because we're going in an off season. Really, nobody goes to Paris in the wintertime. Usually they go in like July, August, or September.
So is it cold in January there, or what's the weather like?
I would say
I was just gonna ask.
it's similar. Like it's similar to, I would say, like, I would expect it to be cold. I would expect it to be cold. But here lately in the past few years, they've been averaging like 50 degrees, like that first week of January, but we never know. So I would just say take a jacket, take a thick jacket. I wouldn't say take a coat. Now that I wouldn't do. I would not take a coat and just be wearing it everywhere. But yeah,
It's a big, sorry, it's a big city, so it's a little warmer in Paris.
yeah,
Okay.
it's like the closer to town you get, the warmer it gets.
Yeah,
If that makes any sense. But you'll love the Louvre, Anna. You will absolutely fall in love with all the art there.
I've done the virtual tour of the Louvre, and I love it already.
And you'll see the mini Statue of Liberty. Because they gave us the Statue of Liberty, but they have like their own version of it, but it's like much smaller.
Mm.
And then the Arc de Triomphe, where Princess Diana got in that car accident, they have that all blocked off. Well, they do that in the summer. I don't know if they do that. They do that like during the time she actually passed. She didn't pass in January, so we'll be fine. So that's it, pretty much it. So I would say if you're serious about going, I would say I'll probably do another flyer. The deposit probably going to be due around August-ish. And it's going to most likely be non-refundable. So if you're going and you pay that deposit, you might as well just come up with the rest of it because you're not getting your money back. So if you're serious about going, just know that when you pay that deposit, you're not going to get it back.
Yes, understood.
But that was it. That was it. I was just, like I said, I wanted to get an idea of who wanted to go, who had ideas about what to do.
I need to look it up. I don't quite know what to say yet.
And Susan, how far are you from Paris?
oh, I don't know exactly. It takes most of a day by car, but we take the train. So a few hours.
So see, she wouldn't even need a hotel because she'd be
Nope.
just like right there. She'd just be like, okay, I'm just gonna hop on this train and go and then go back.
Yeah.
So she
But
said
we might, because
Well.
Robert has been in France. There might be some places he also wanted to visit as long as we're there. So
Yep. And there's, for the people who drink alcohol, not me, but the people who drink alcohol, there's this nifty little winery thing they have. I forget what it's called, but everybody, if you want to go, you're gonna have to be there early because the lines are like literally like long.
Wow.
they also have little tanks in supermarkets where you can get ordinary table wine. You just go in and fill up your plastic jug.
Yeah, so if you like the alcohol, you gonna really love Paris. I don't drink, so I'm like, I'll just be good with water and
I
I'll be
drink
fine.
very little. Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, water. And the McDonald's is totally different. It's totally different.
If I am going to Paris, France,
Oh no,
McDonald's is
you
not a
gotta go
place.
through just to see it. I didn't order anything. I just went to look. They have like 5 different menus of the same thing because they don't they have like French, Italian, Spanish, English. Like it's the same menu, but it's in like all these different languages. And we be arguing here, they should just speak English. And like there's like, okay, we know you don't speak French, so we're gonna put it in all these languages.
It's because it's the EU. It's because
a
it's the European
multicultural-
Union.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was really. And then I went to one of their supermarkets. They have like these great cheeses. Like I'm convinced that the candy in Europe is way better than over here. Like way better. The quality is better. The chocolates are better. The cheeses are better. So, yep, I'm expecting to gain a good 20 pounds. I'm
I
just like,
wonder
okay,
if there's like a chocolatier place that we could go to.
yep, there certainly are.
Watch them make it and all that.
Yep, but you can't take now. You can't. I don't think they let you take the alcohol back to the States. I'm almost certain of it. But you can take the chocolate, the cheese, the meats. You can take that back, but you cannot take the champagne back or the wine back. You have to pay like $100 or something.
Man.
I think it
Oh.
depends on how long you're there.
Yeah, it does. It depends on how long you're there. But I know you can take the food. I'm just not sure about the alcohol. So that was it, everybody. That was it. So I'll stick this in the group, and I want to thank y'all for coming. So I'm not here by myself. Oh, what a cry. But I'm not. I'm gonna be a half a century years old. Oh gosh.
Be a woman, 5 decades of wisdom, of experience.
Yeah, and I'm thinking half a century. Okay. A whole half a century. Well, Anna, I know I'll see you tonight, hopefully. Oh, Susan, you'll be in the comment section.
Oh, yeah. And I'll probably be in the chat. I'm trying real hard not to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Oh.
So does anybody have any other questions before I stop this whole thing?
No.
Okay, like I said, we'll probably have another one of these in like July, closer to when the actual deposit is due, and go from there. So thank y'all for coming. Have a great day. I'm gonna say, well, Miss Page, I'm gonna get your name right. I should know it. We went, like I said, we went to high school together, literally. And I'm like, nah, it's Shanty.
No, Shanti.
I know, but I said Shanty, and I'm like, nah, that ain't right. We went to high school. See, what's happening is, as I'm advancing in wisdom and power, and my intelligence seems to be like dropping and dropping and dropping. That's what's happening. Oh, Anna, that looks so pretty. That snow looks so pretty. Well, I'm not gonna delay and keep you guys on here for endless chat. I'll talk to you all later. Have a good day, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all, and I'll put this up in the group in about a half hour.
All righty.
Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.